Hello everyone, it is the Feral Daryl that plays and welcome back to another Overlook RP video. In this video today, I will be showing you guys all 75 plus egg locations for the Easter egg hunt in Overlook RP. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So first things first, I want to tell you guys that the Easter update is now here, and with it we have a brand new Easter egg hunt. We can click this tab right here on the left side of your screen, and it will show you how many eggs you have, and like an egg hunt pass, very similar to what we have last year, with the grand prize being the spring axolotl. We get so many other amazing rewards, like the Easter egg seeds, the Easter train, the carrot hoverboard, the carrot drill, the mouse statue, 5 deco eggs, which is pet food, 10 wishes, the Easter detector to help you find the eggs, the bunny's basket, Easter balloons, and today's reward, 1,000 carrots. So this is perfect. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys all of the egg locations. You can find 50 eggs per day, but there are way more than 50 different egg hiding spots. So in this video, I'm going to do exactly that and show you guys all 76 of the egg hiding spots I have found so far. And if you happen to find any other egg locations that I missed in today's video, please comment them in the comment section below. And also, if you still cannot find all 50 of your eggs each and every day, just leave the server, watch this video again, and redo this one more time. It does not work every time, but it pretty much does. It's very, very consistent. So let's get started. The first of which egg is right around here, next to the bunny's grotto teleport area. The second egg is over here inside of the green tents, which I also happen to have. Egg number 49 left for me. The next one, we go back here behind the mining area, and that is egg number 3. Egg number 4, we have to make it up here, just a quick little parkour jump, and then it's on top of that crane right there. So we go from the top of the roof onto this building, and we get the Easter egg just like that. Next up, the next Easter egg can spawn on top of the mining teleporter right about there. Not too hard at all. Next up, we go around the back here of the cave and get to this tree, and that is another egg location. The next egg location is actually over here in this bush across from the last egg location. Next up, we go across the bridge once again, and the next egg location is right in front of this little tree stump right here. Next up, the next egg location is in the taco food truck. I happen to get this egg just right there, and the next egg location is on top of this little obstacle right here in the park, in the playground. Next up is in the bushes right here next to the amphitheater. Next up is the tree behind the amphitheater, just like that, super easy. Next we go over here next to the school, and it is by the little baby staircase on the right side of the school. In the next egg location, we have to go to the other side of the street, and it is on the first lily pad right here, which I actually happen to get. Next up, the next two are in each side of the flower bed of the museum. I got this one on this side of the museum, and the next one is on this side of the museum. Easy, easy, easy. The next one's in the flowers on the right side of the museum, and the next egg is in the bush right across the street from the museum over here close to that bunny's grotto sign. And next up, we have another one in the middle of the soccer field. Be careful, this one's camouflage. It looks like a soccer ball. It's literally painted like a soccer ball. It's right here, and it's pretty hard to find at first. Next up, we go to the back side of the museum, and the next Easter egg is on the bush behind the museum over here on the right bush. It should be right here on the back side of the museum. Next up, next to this tree right here behind the tree. And after the tree, we go over here to the town hall. We can look right here first. The egg will spawn right there, right where my cursor is, on top of the museum. So I'm going to show you guys as if we were to go there. So we start here on this hill and we jump over to the town hall, and we can actually click it from here. We can click it or press E if you're on the computer. You don't have to make it all the way up here, but you definitely can if you wanted to. Next up, the next Easter egg location is on this trash can right here. And then after the trash can, we go to the fountain, and there should be another Easter egg right here. Next up, we go over here to the pet shop, and it should be in this little bear's basket or cupcake. I'm not really sure what it is. It should be right there. Next up, it should be in between the dog's paws right here. And the next egg location is under this hat right here, which I happen to have. The next egg location is inside of the shoe right here, which I also happen to have. Next up is in this area over here, the junkyard on top of this pole, the exact same spot of where the target was in the Valentine's Day event just a few months ago. Next up over here, underneath this hammer right here in the auction house. We didn't happen to get this one, but that's alright. Next up, we go across the street to the construction area, and the first one is right here in this bundle of pipes, and there's another one across from it in the vines right there, pretty easy to find. Next up, there could be one right here underneath this tree next to the river. Then we go over here to the crane. This is the most annoying one to go to. We have to climb all the way up the crane, and there should be one right up here once we get to the very, very top of the crane. Right here, see right next to this white box, and then we jump across the box over to this side. We go up this ladder, and the next egg location, I got stuck, is on the back over here. Right where that carrot is, the egg could spawn right here. It didn't for me, but that's where it could spawn. The next egg location is inside of this blue bush on the hill right here. Next up, there could be an egg right here inside of this tree. Pretty simple. And the next one we jump down is on the bottom side of this cave. I didn't happen to get it, but it would be right there on the bottom side of the cave. Speaking of caves, there would be egg location right here in the corner right here next to the skull cave, the scary skull cave. And the next egg location, we can see already, is inside of the eyeball of the skull cave. Next one is on top of the hill of the skull cave. Pretty simple. Next up is on the fishing hut barrels. Right there, fishing hut barrels. Very easy to find. Next we go inside of the fishing hut, and there's another one right next to the fishing hut barrels in the inside. And from here we go over to the lighthouse, which is right across the street, and under each bridge there could be an Easter egg. This is the first bridge. And under the second bridge, there's also a chance at another Easter egg spawning. Oh, and it did for us just like that, just right there. And the next egg location, we have to go inside of the lighthouse and go all the way to the top of the lighthouse. It doesn't take very long at all. We go to the top of the lighthouse, and it's inside of, well, actually, it's outside of the lighthouse underneath the telescope. The telescope is right here, and it should be right here underneath the telescope right here. Next, we go back to the front of the lighthouse, and there should be another one right here on the bush to the right of the lighthouse. Next, we go directly behind the lighthouse, and there should be one right here underneath this tree, directly behind the lighthouse. So we could just fall from the telescope right here as well if you wanted to. Next, we go to the back side of the rocks, and there is one right here inside of this half ship, right here, this ruined ship. And there could also be another one spawning right here in front of this statue, right by the water. Could be a little hard to see at first, but it's ultimately not too hard to find at all. Next up, there's another egg inside of the ticket booth. If you can't see one right away, then it's not there. Next up, there's one in the bushes right here. Not too hard to find at all. Next up, inside of the Ferris wheel right here. Didn't spawn for us. Next up, there is one inside of this green tent. It's not there for us as well. That's all right. The next one is inside in the front seat of the boat right here. And the next one in the Coastal Cup area is on the back side of Coastal Cup building, which is right here. Very simple to find. Next up, we go along the beach, and we count the trees. The second tree away, this is the first tree, the second tree away, there could be an egg spawning on top of the tree. Might be a little hard for you at first to get up to the top of the tree. I had no problems earlier, but for some people it's not as easy as it looks. We just jump all the way to the top and collect the egg on top of the tree. The next egg is right here by the picnic basket. Very easy to find. And from here we go across the bay over here into the volcano area. And there's an egg right there in between the two arches, between the two houses right there. Next we go into the volcano, and it is inside of the torch. We just click E, and we'll automatically get it. Now we're going to teleport back to the coastal cup area, and we go across the street to the estates, and there should be an Easter egg in the bush right here by the estates. Next, over here, we go to the left side of the bridge, and there should be one on top of the red bridge. Now we go over here, stay along the side over here, and there could be another one in the left bush on the other side of the Emerald Estates. Now we cross the river over here, going to the wishing well area, and there could be eggs spawning inside of this circular bush right here. And speaking of circular eggs and bushes, there could be another egg right here on the other side of this giant egg. And from here we go towards Club Nebula. It would be best if you climb this giant hill first, because we do have to make it onto the top of Club Nebula. And behind this triangle thing, there could be an egg. And we go to the back side of Club Nebula, and there could be another egg right here on the back side of Club Nebula. And after Club Nebula, we go over here underneath the bridge. There is another egg, pretty easy to find. Next, inside of this hut right here, there could be another Easter egg location spot. And inside of this bush right here, which we have gotten just right here. Now we go over here to the back side of the hotel, and there's another one inside of this statue's mouth, and we go around the back side until we get to the very back of the hotel, and there's another egg spawning right there. Very, very simple once again. Now there's another one in the statue's mouth, very simple to find right there. There are two more spots left on top of the light pole. Wow, I just got yeeted very high, not sure how, but I did. One on top of the light hole right here. And then under the rocks right here is another spawning spot. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it by the end of the path. You should have all 50 eggs. You can count and see how many eggs you have right here just by clicking this button right here, and it shows your amount of eggs, and you can claim your reward as you go on each and every day. Now you only need to do this about 6 times, so for 6 days, and then you can get the egg detector so that you can find the eggs without any trouble each and every day. It makes it so much easier. This time it's not Robux, so I am happy about that. But remember, if you didn't find all 50 eggs, just leave your server and join the server again, or join a new server, and your 1 egg or your 2 eggs left, however many eggs you have, will reset. And all you do is follow the path once again. It's not too hard. It only takes about 8 minutes each day to go around the whole entire circle, around the whole map, to find each and every egg. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I help a lot of you guys out, help complete your Easter egg hunt pass, so that you can get all of the exclusive rewards this year. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the Feral Darrell that plays. Goodbye.